Good morning, everyone. It is 8:52 a.m. here in the Philippines, and it's very rainy. It has been raining for the whole how many days already, and I think it started flooding again in some places of the Philippines. My daughter don't have the class because we had a yellow warning signal in our town, so yeah, it's a bad weather. So I'm not sure if we want to go to Cebu today. I'm waiting for the Will's business partner to see if we're going to Cebu for to buy the chlorine for the swimming pool. Mayang buntag po, kumusta ka? Hi, team. I'm good, thank you. Kumusta, team? How is Canada? When are you coming back to the Philippines? Actually, I go to Cebu soon because I have to meet some friends. They are extending their stay in Cebu City just to meet me, so I should go. Even though Will's business partner would will go to Cebu or not, I should go because I make commitments to meet these people. Yes, so they are one of the subscribers that um, supporting me throughout all my journey, ups and downs. They're always there. So I think they deserve a hug from me as well. And we've been talking about meeting for such a long time, so I'm going to meet them. And since I'm going to Cebu for the festival. Hello from Central Florida, USA, from Bruce. Hello, Kuya Bruce. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Canada is good, 9 p.m. here in the New Brunswick. How's the weather in Canada? Cold, cold? It's really cold in here, Char. Not that cold because you see I'm still wearing sleeveless, but I don't need at least I don't need to wear I don't need to put a fan or an aircon. Great Ace, hand pink waving. Shout out to you, Great Ace. How are you doing? So our topic for today, how do you know that your relationship gets toxic? What are the red flags that you should see eh, to know that your relationship get toxic? It's Ace, MC host, not host. Tonight, hello Vicky. Great day today. Hi there, Alan. That's good that you get a great day. I'm still trying to figure out why it's not working. But Friday will return to 10 degrees Celsius with a rain shower. Tonight will drop to negative 18. Negative 26 in the wind chill. Oh my god. That's good that you're still alive. I think I wouldn't live in that cold. I'm good. It's Ace. Hi, Ace. That's good that you are good. Where are you from, Ace? That's where are you from? So any ideas, guys? How will you know that your relationship gets toxic? Not sure what's going on. I still have problem with my laptop. I literally don't know why it's like this. Australia. How's everything in Australia? I really, like 2020, I have, before I went back to Will, I chose Will back. Between him, Will was my ex then, and my current boyfriend, that time, he wanted to get me to Australia, but I choose to be with Will in Maldives. I'm not sure it was a good choice. Oh, shut up. Anyways, the place really that I want to travel is to Europe. I want to see how Europe is. I want to see the aurora lights. I want to see the Eiffel Tower. But in Australia, I also um, want to see. Australia is really huge, so I think that's also a nice place to see. If I just have like money, I wouldn't be seen in one place. Again, I'll just go along. Great. Australia is summer and hot at 38 degrees Celsius. Oh, wow. So of all these cold countries, like right now, even in the Philippines, to me, it's colder than usual. Australia is at 38 degree and it's summer. Yes, it is the amazing place here. Ah, sure. Sure thing. Search Bay of Fundy, New Brunswick, Canada. That's my place. Highest ocean tides on Earth. Okay. Search Bay of Fundy. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just my laptop's not working. Highest ocean tides on Earth. That's scary, no? Is scary or not? Hmm. So where in Australia are you now? Great Ace. Where in Australia are you? Like my ex used to live in Perth. He was living with a guy named Tom. Like I think he is like the host. So he was like most likely like an Airbnb kind of thing that they are doing. And I think Perth is a nice place. I mean, he showed me around via call before. Melbourne. Ah, okay. The tide can rise up to 55 to 60 feet in 6 hours and then 6 hours to drop down. Wow. Hey, Danny, I'm going to meet you today or tomorrow. I'm actually waiting if Manfred would like to go to the city today. If not, I'm just heading to Cebu today. I have nothing to do in here. Then I can meet you people. I can meet you guys. I also would like to meet Jeffrey. Mm. And then on Friday, I need to meet Derek. So I got few people to meet. It's like one time. So how are you, Danny? How's the Cebu today? Gosh, I think it's still raining in there. It's rainy here. Like literally, I woke up and it's raining. See you later then. I'm gonna send you a message whenever I can make it. Um, I'll just send you a message when I leave here, yeah. Many employment opportunities here in my province for Filipino workers. What are the requirements? Maybe I want to go there. Canada. My God. I think that's scary. That's scary. And if you love seafood, you will love my place, Lul. Work visa. I cannot pass for the work visa. I don't have a degree. Nurse. I'm not also I don't have any like certificate for the skills, but I can get one. Maybe I'll just gonna be a certified caretaker. The safest I can get for sure. Hi, Leonard. Leonard Land is in the house. Long time no see. How are you? If you love seafood, you love my place. Yeah? Damn. Many Filipino worker in seafood processor. Ah, okay. I'm just gonna eat the seafood while I'm working. I think that's much better. And fast foods. Yeah, I can work in the Jollibee, the McDonald's. Hi, Danny from Lena. I'm gonna make a vlog when I meet Danny, guys. If he's okay with that. Yeah, I'm gonna meet Danny today or tomorrow, and then I'm gonna meet Jeffrey. So they also have their vlogs, so we can collaborate. It's so nice to meet with the subscribers. I've met a few already, and um, yeah, I also need to meet Jan from Holland. Wow, quite a lot of people I want to meet. Here's largest fish farm company on earth, cooks aquaculture, salmon processing. Wow. Okay, send me the requirements how to get to Canada and make sure I'm going there in the winter. Nice summer, not winter. Oh my god. I don't want to kill myself with a cold. But surely I wanna try to do the ice skating. Oh, I can't wait till the weather will finally calm down. Like the weather right now is like my feelings. It is in chaos. It is dark. So I can't wait for it to calm down and then be at peace. Minimum wage is 600 pesos per hour in my province. Okay, that's a lot, but also I know that the cost of living in Canada is a lot higher than the Philippines. So yeah, but I'm sure the life is better when it comes to stuff like more comfortable, but you have to work a lot, that's for sure. But many employer pay higher. Hello, Militia. Long time no see. How are you doing? I hope everything's okay with you. How's everything today with you, Militia? Like and share, Fox. Thank you so much for the like and the share. Yeah, so Militia, I want to ask you something. How do you know that your relationship get toxic already? I'm doing okay, thanks. That's good to hear. It's lonely in here. Lonely as the night when I'm not with you. Happy New Year! I hope my New Year is happier. I wish it was happier. It started bad, but yeah, everything will go into place someday. Opo, higher cost of living but free healthcare, free education, and our the Filipino workers are live in houses together, mini split cost of living. Okay, I'm coming back there then. I'm going there then in Canada. When is Will coming back to your resort? I think he will come on Sunday. Yeah, and let's see how that goes after. Always welcome, Lul. The thing is how to get there. There's a long process, and I'm not sure how to get the work visa. I think I need to find the company first, and then the company will get me the work visa, or I'm not sure how that will do. But to be honest, if I'm gonna be working in the Philippines, I would rather work outside the country. I know I will be living far away from my daughter, but that will also, you know, just take me a few years to be able to save up for what I wanted to achieve or wanted to save up for the business, and then I can come back here and be with her. Like working here for 12 hours and you get paid 600 or 800 pesos a day is just too much. Like too much time consuming without the actual money that you deserve to have, even how hard you work. So, the expenses and the wage in the Philippines is pretty unfair. Like, for example, let's say the minimum wage is 540 pesos, and then everything else is very expensive. So, that's why many Filipinos really stays in the same level, cannot go higher because of the expenses. The rich just gets richer, the poor stay poor. I have many Filipino friends on FB here in Canada. They share links sometimes with information about coming to Canada. Next time I see the link, I will share to you. Yes, please do. Thank you. If there's luck, of respect. Once you start to verbal abuse you both mental and physically, that's a red flag. Run for your life. From Militia. Nothing is free. They take half or more of your money in taxes. From Matthew. Hey Matthew, I sent you an email. I replied to your email, by the way. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning. I thought you had to go to an agency in Manila to sign up for work visas where they help you get um, a job outside the country from team. But most of those agencies send you to the Asian countries and to Arab countries. But it really depends on the skills. If you're a seaman or you are professional or something like that. Or I can ask some friends for information. Please do, team. I'm trying to get some options here. Toxic relationship is not good for your well-being. From Militia here. That's so true. 800 pesos is less than 20 US dollars a day. Hi, Dana. Long time no see. Yes, Dana. And that is true. When I was working in the call center, I had to work 8 hours, my regular shift, while I would get 420 for that 420 pesos, and then after that I need to work another 4 hours and just only total of 800 pesos per day. Yeah, that's how little I earned before. But it's still bigger compared to the other people that they only get like sometimes. One time I worked to clean other people's houses. I have no choice. I have to work. Doesn't matter what kind of work is it. But the salary is 300 pesos per day. So it's not that easy really. But if you have no choice, you just have to take the work. I mean, you have to eat, right? You have to live. So why not? Hello, Vicky. Chris Dempsey. Hi, Chris. Hello, everyone. Brett Glasso is also in the house. Hello, everyone. So yes, guys. Most of the people in the provinces, even the province rate is a lot lower than the city rate, and it's not very cheap in the province as what people assume and think. In the cities, it could be expensive with things, but they have a lot of options if you go to the market, which is making it cheaper. But in the province, sometimes if um, the food, let's say for example, the season for the vegetables, the fish is very like little, the food consumption of the consumers gets higher, and so the price also higher. Like for example, last week, because the weather has been so bad, I think per kilo is for the fish, 1 kilo is 320 pesos. And imagine if one of the person in the family works for 500 peso a day and he got 3 kids and then he got a wife, imagine where that 500 peso will go. There's nothing else that they could spend that money but just the food, and it's not even enough. So that's why it's really hard. Even how hard they work, it's not that they're lazy, they're working hard, you know, but the amount of the money that they get is just the same, and it's not enough. That's why there are so many people struggling because the salary versus the expenses is unfair. It's like sometimes the expenses is even a lot, um, you know, a lot than what you could actually get. And that's why people living so minimal, and there's a lot of things going on. Like, you know, you have to there are kids that needs to sell things to help their parents and all that stuff like that. So for me, if I just have booking, it's for the tours, I could get at least 300 to 500 pesos per person for booking my tours. But if I don't have that, just it's not that easy really to find an income, especially if you're living in the province. In the cities, there are quite a lot of work. That's where the works are. But the thing is also the expenses that you could have to spend. You have to pay for the apartment. You have to pay for your food. You have to pay for the transportation. So it's like the same thing. So really, like, not unless you're a doctor or whatever professions you have higher salaries, right? But that's the reason most of the people, it's so hard to go to college as well because yeah, the college is free, but then the parents cannot be able to support the children to their tuition fees, or let's say for their miscellaneous, and then their apartment or their food in Cebu. But others could find a way to be a working student while doing the college. So that's how things are hard, but at the same time, you know, I think everywhere there is a hardship. It really depends on how you look at it. Give me a break. I'd rather go on tour by myself. Why pay you a bar girl? Daily good PI. I don't know. A bar girl. Which bar did I work? Mm, yeah, you can go travel by yourself. It's also okay. I feel she never teach me because she wanted to keep her conversation private from me, from Timothy Haley. Oh, wait. I'm going back. Sorry, guys. Red flag. When your spouse knows a different language but never teaches you her language, that's a red flag, Lul. Uh, um, my ex before I show interest in her language and culture, but she never teaches me anything. I'm forced to teach myself everything. I think it's really cute when my partner knows how to speak my language, you know. Sometimes before, when things were well with me and Will, I always use my language to direct him with stuff. Like, hey, kuha ang balon dito, kuha ang galon, or abrihi ang suga, something like that. You know, he don't have idea what I'm talking about, but it's easy. Like, there's a logic in, like, I'm like pointing the things and saying it in my language. I think for me, it's very important if my partner or my spouse knows how to speak my language because, first of all, it's easier for him to communicate with my family. And then, secondly, for the people to have this, what you call that, it's easier for them to express or to communicate with my spouse. And I think life is better when my spouse knows how to, or my boyfriend knows how to speak my language. See you later. I got stuff to do. I will do shopping for a small front pack and move to a different hotel. Okay, Danny, I will let you know whenever I will be going to the Cebu already. What's up? I just got home from work. Hi, Darren. Not much. I just doing a live stream here, and I'm just, we're just having a topic. What makes the relationship toxic? I feel she never teach me because she wanted to keep her conversation private for me. Well, actually, right now it's very easy. If they're having this conversation, you just have to go to the Google and then have that Google speech, or like the Google's translate, then you just read what they're talking about from your phone, then you would understand. I'm gonna do that with Will, to be honest. I have a couple of things I want to tour. Lul. Darren, once you get your passport, why not? I'll give you the tour. I feel she never teach me because she wanted to keep the conversation. Hi, Kay Dallas. Good morning. How are you today? Are you at work? Give me a break. I would rather go tour by myself. Why pay you, bar girl? Okay, I am a bar girl now. Your armpit needs the surgery. Ding. Mm. Free college is costing me 80,000 pesos a year per kid, and that's just for college. Well, there are free college in public schools. Then I think you are sending your kid to the private school. That's why. Say what, Lul? Then speak. I speak Buang and Geverish. Will already speaks the most common language in the Philippines. He speaks English well, and that is the Philippine national business language. Most Filipino know English. Yeah, yeah. Well, especially when it comes to the business world, we speak English, and it's very important. But I also want Will to speak, like, that can actually communicate using Cebuano, not Tagalog, but the Cebuano, because I am Bisaya. So yeah, but let's see. Maybe he will. After all, he will be speaking Thailand. Maybe he's gonna move there. We don't know. He likes Thailand better. It's pronounced gibberish. Okay. Your English is very, very good. Always have been. I don't think so. I'm being mimicked by Will because of my English. But it doesn't really matter as long as I'm being understood with people. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect grammar, it doesn't need to be perfect pronunciation. As long as people can understand me in the way I say it, I'm fine with that, you know. But I'm also open for correction. That's how you learn things to be corrected. So yeah, it is pronounced gibberish. My Bisaya is still very limited. Yeah, as long as you tried. Yeah. What did you say, Lul? There's nothing free in this world. Let your family learn the Filipino language of English. Bisayan is not even the national language there. Let your family learn the Filipino language of English. Yeah. But even though Bisayan is not the national language, Bruce, it is commonly used in a biggest, I think it's even the biggest portion of the Philippines use the Bisaya. Asa kagikan ang lugar, example. Asa kagikan? Gikan sa Thailand. Gikan ko sa Thailand. Or is that what you're asking? Where did you go or where are you from? It's complicated. Actually, language learning is complicated. I was trying to learn for a long time the German, but it's not that easy. I could count, I could have the parts of the body, I could have the basic introduction and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't learn that much, you know. I think it's easier. The easiest way for you to learn the language is to be in that language, you know. English is more common than any other language in the Philippines. Let them learn German if they can learn English. Where are you from? Hi, Darren. Mm, I'm not saying that my family don't understand English. They can, but they're just, they're just shy to communicate, and they are shy with their grammars and everything. I'm not sure if you know how it is in the Philippines or some Filipinos, Bruce. They could understand Will very well. They just cannot interact. That's the reason why I said it's easier for my family to interact with Will if they are learning, um, if Will learns the Visaya. And I think it's also very attractive, if people learns the language. I mean, it's not just for my family, but also for Will, to be able to like at least have the language. It's either he would learn the Tagalog or the English, but as long as he is also learning, I mean, it's just my point of view. I understand your point of view, but my family don't need to learn German just because they want to communicate with Will. That's stupid. I mean, it's for Will to communicate, not just my family, but for everybody. I want to learn Tagalog from Darren's travels. It's hard to learn because some sources are not reliable for translation. Hello, Brett. How it is going, bro? Your whole family is good at English. Yes. I spent 1 month in Alegria, Cebu, but it passed quickly and I didn't have time to learn more. Oh, you did spend time in Alegria. Where? Is your wife from Alegria or what? Or your girlfriend? I did not know. I'm okay. Just watching YouTube. Oh, excuse me. Wait, guys. I get some people in here. Me too. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna bring you noise. There are more than 50 other languages there besides English or Tagalog. Should he learn them all when English is common on most islands? No. He don't need to learn. I am from Cebu. I am Bisaya, and he is living here, so he could just learn the Bisaya. You know what I mean? That's what he wanted. But it doesn't mean that he needs to learn everything. It's impossible. So yeah, and he speaks English, so it's okay. My family could understand English, but to me, it's more, it's a lot better if you're living here as an expat in one place for him to be able to learn the language. It's like how Thailand works also. Like when the expats learn the language there, it's easy for them to communicate, to direct, to to guide the workers. Like not all construction workers or not all workers can speak very well. Though they wanted to let they wanted to explain things, they cannot explain it very well because they could understand the English, but they could not express English very well to Will. So I think if he ever speaks the language or the dialect, then it's easier for us. It really depends on where you live, where you know you're gonna live, and it's also yeah, our my point. He don't need to learn all the language, you know. Hello, Ariel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I speak German because my brother is German and I live in German, Lul. Your brother is German. You live in German and you are German, Dana, no? How many people of the Thailand speak Tagalog or Visayan? I bet many English there and have signs in English. I don't really know what you are trying to say, Bruce. I mean, I don't think it's wrong if I want or he wants to learn the Visayan. He can speak English whenever he goes to Thailand. He don't need to speak Visayan or Tagalog. What I'm trying to say is if he's gonna be living here for a long run, being an expat, it's important that he knows to speak the language for the easier communication with the locals, for the Bisaya. And I'm not speaking about him communicating with Tagalog using Bisaya. You know what I mean? I don't understand why are you trying to make it like it's a bad thing that he's trying to learn Bisaya. I don't get it. First off, he's in foreign land. Did you try to learn your language is out of respect. Also, that's also another thing. You know, in Thailand, if you know how to speak their language, they will respect you more as well. And it's the same in the Philippines. I mean, if you are not living here long term, that's not no point of learning the language. You're leaving anyway. But if he would decide to stay here longer, he needs to learn the language to have it easier communication with the locals, with my family, with the people. You know, he doesn't need to learn all the other 50 languages. If you get my point. Walking distance from Kawasan Falls, just past the fig farm, there is a chapel and then a couple of houses farther on opposite side of the road. I stay that place, Gloria Store. Ah, okay, I know that place. I think right now they have dentist next to that place. Yeah, family name Batu Malaki. Oh, I see. Yeah, some of those Batu Malaki is also my classmates in high school. I didn't know them. English is a national language in the Philippines and it's most common language there. If going to Manila, his Visayan is worthless for the most part, but they know English in most places. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He could only use it in my area, and it's very important because he lives in my area. If he go to Manila, then he switch to English because um, he don't know how to speak or they don't know how to speak Bisaya. But if he is living here for a long run and being an expat, as I said, it is mostly very important for the workforce, for the people to be able to communicate with him very well. I'm not saying that he's using Visayan to all the places, but mostly in where he would stay. Like if he is going to stay in Manila, then long term as an expat, then he learns to speak the Tagalog. That is what I'm trying to say. But most people is like there's the business owners that are learning Bisaya. Like most of the business owners that I know, because first of all, it's the easiest way if you are a business person or if you are living here that people won't cheat on you. You understand what they mean. Even though people knows how to speak English, they would always use the Visaya if they want to say something bad, if they want to cheat, maybe, if they want you, they don't want you to understand. So I think it is not worthless at all if you're living in a place for a long time, learning their dialect or language is it. Hello, Adrian Gibson. Long time no see. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. How's everything? I just say English is never universal language, and he is blessed that he knows it well. Yes, he is. The reason why he knows English very well is because he's a language teacher. Yeah, he is a language teacher, and he teaches he teaches German, German expats. No, he teaches expats in Germany to learn German. And for him to be able to communicate with them, he needs to speak English to all of them. So he teaches people from Nigeria, from India, from different places of the world that goes to Germany and work. He is teaching them German. So he needs to speak English to teach them. No, my dad was in the army and has kids with German woman before he married my mom's and had me, but I'm American. Ah, okay, you're half brothers then, Dana. I get it. My ex-GF before is from Balhaan, but I'm single 3 years now. Ah, okay, Timothy. It's funny because her name, Batu Malaki, comes from the word Batu means stone, and my favorite hobby involves stones. Lul. Char. Ah, really? Oh my God. Tell me more about it later, Tim. Coincidence. I have a sister who is from Guam, Lul. Wow, your father is busy. He's making babies everywhere. I want to learn Bisaya better, so if I can teach language, well, I'll travel full time. Well, you can go to school. There's a Visayan school, I guess, that could give you certificate so that you can teach the language. But I don't. You really don't need certificate um, if you're fluent to speak the language. I think then you're fluent. Okay. So that's the thing. Now we're our topic goes to the language. Uh, but I think it's nice to learn multiple languages, you know. I can speak English and I can speak my dialect, Bisaya. Can speak fluently Tagalog, and I want to learn how to speak German. And if not German, I want to learn how to speak other languages as well. So, yeah. But I think most of the Europeans now could speak English, Bruce. I think so. It's just like how most Filipinos can speak English. I think most European can speak English, but especially the younger generations right now. How is the new island created by Odette? Did they make a path for the boats to access now? Yes. So, that island was huge, and then it's getting small because of the waves all the time. There's a wave, and then that makes the surface or the after island shallow. And then we had to use the backhoe from the government office to make the boat passage because it was a really big problem for us, especially for my especially for my boat. Yeah, it needs to have a passage. German is not a sexy language, Lul, and there's different dialects as German as well. Yeah, I think so. Proust. There are quite a lot of slangs and dialects from different part of Germany, but like most of the words are just generalized. They can use it. The dialects is not too far from the main language, so it's not that hard to understand. But I would say it's not the sexiest language. I think, for me, the sexiest language is Italian. I find that Italian language sexy. So when I was working in Hong Kong and I get fed up with the internet, I was trying to learn the language and I was learning Italian because to me, like Italian language is really sexy language. I'm not sure really if it's just only my opinion. For me, it's Italian that is sexy, and the most like sweet guys are from France. France. I think they are like sweet sweet guys. I'm not sure really. I never had a French boyfriend, but just how the look of them. I think Bisaya more sexy than Tagalog. Tagalog sounds aggressive. Oh, you didn't know that. Yeah, Tagalog can sound aggressive. And Bisaya has different accents as well, you know? It's not like you are Bisaya, but you also have different accents, like just being a Bisaya. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy um with the stuff. I get a friend here. She's asking if I have a single friend. Mm. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if we're going heading to Cebu. He's not replying, so I might just leave then. Maybe I'm just gonna ask him some money and I'm gonna buy the chlorine myself. Like most languages as of today, most are mixed with English, and if you learn Spanish, you can speak and understand Italian language. Exactly. Spanish and Italians are not that far from each other. And then some of the Spanish also who are learning here and in Philippines. There are a few words in Spanish that are being used in the Philippines as well. So there are few things that you could understand. Gonna buy what? Chlorine, Matthew, for the swimming pool. You know, we had chlorine supposedly reserved until today, but then the water from the ocean goes to the swimming pool. So I need to ask the Will's business partner to go with me to the Cebu City and buy the chlorine because it's but I'm not sure if it's coming. So if he won't come, I'm just gonna ask the money from him and then I'll just buy the chlorine by myself and then come home with the chlorine after the Sinulog festival. Filipino language is a halo-halo of traditional Spanish English mix. Yes. There's a province in the Philippines that is still speaks Spanish. Yes, it's one province in the Philippines that speaks Spanish. Um, Jabacano, yeah, they speak Spanish very well. So it's the place for the Spanish to go. Like it's very easy for them to be able to communicate with the Spanish people. Um, it's really cool though. I wanted to learn how to speak Spanish, and then these people are just lucky that they could speak Spanish very well. Many borrowed words to describe things that didn't exist in the traditional language. Yes, there's quite a lot of words in English that we cannot express in our language that we have to use English, and also the Spanish. So sometimes we do use the Spanish for counting like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce. So we're using it until now for counting. And there, other than that, we use the Bisaya. So we say usa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, and then we use Tagalog. Uno, isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, and then we use English. So here in the Bisaya, we are using 4 ways to count numbers. Many borrowed words to describe things. Yes, exactly. But I would teach some Visayan lesson 10-minute video in one of my vlogs next time. Guapo, guapo. Yes, exactly. But there are a few words also, like we call it homonyms. Yeah, one word with different meaning. Depends on if you are in Bisaya or ako si guapo. Ako si guwapo, char. Guwapo, Tem. Guwapo ka, Tem. So, like for example, let's say langgam, that word, langgam. So, in Tagalog or in the Filipino language, in our national language, langgam could mean ant. So, it could mean ants, langgam, langgam. But it's also how you read it is and how you pronounce it makes the meaning of the word. If you say langgam, that means ants. But if you see langgam, that means bird. So see, There's one word that could change the meaning, depends on how you read it, or depends on how you say it, or depends where you read it or where you see the language. If you see the langgam in Manila, that could mean ants. But if you see langgam here in Cebu, that could mean bird. So there are quite many. It's just like one of the many homonyms that you could find in the Filipino language. So, there's always like confusion. Like, for example, libog. In libog in Manila, if it's libog in Manila, it means like you're getting confused. So I mean, if it's libog in Manila, it means you're horny. Yeah. Like you cannot say in Manila, oh my gosh, nalibog ko. That means that, oh my gosh, I'm horny. But if it's in Cebu, if you say nalibog, that means that you get confused. You're confused. Like, I don't understand what you mean. I'm confused, you know? So, nalibog ko, that's here, that means that I am getting confused. But if you say nalibog ko in Manila, that means like you got horny or you are horny. So, you have to be careful with the words. Like, what you learn for here cannot be applied everywhere. Yeah? Tagalog dito, here. Bisaya dito means there. No, Hili dito in Manila. That is not dito. That is dito. There's no D. Dito is here, not dito. So, hello, darling. How are you, darling? How are you doing? Wait. I am getting better. Mentally unstable, emotionally wrecked, but I'm better than how it was. How are you? Good. I want some food. Every time I see you, I see food. you know, you could be a really great food buddy. Wait, guys, need to charge something. In English, you can't. In English, you cannot eat your dessert in the dessert in the dessert. Same spelling, two different ways to say, and two different meanings. One is food, and the other one is dry land. I think. I think with the dessert, it is double S. No, for the food. I think there should be double S for dessert and dessert. No, I'm not sure how to say. How is it? I think one of those have double S. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Bruce, food one is dessert. Dessert. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it should be dessert. Yeah, it is double S. I'm still getting married online, so no need for me to come to the Philippines. Oh God, the reason why you have married online before is for him to be able to get to the Philippines. Juan Jeronimo, hello madam, pwede po ba ako kumanta pangbili po sana ng salbutamol sa hika po ng anak ko at hospital po? Ah, yun, pareho tayong broke. Pero ano, Joanne Jeronimo said, hey guys, can I sing you a song so that I can buy salbutamol for my kids' hika? What is that? Tuberculosis? TB? I wish I could help you, really, Joanne, but right now I'm also struggling financially. Same sound but different spelling is would you like a wood floor? This is getting more interesting. I like it. Same sound but different spelling is would you like a wood floor? That's true. Opo, madam, kahit 10 pesos lang po sana pang isang linggo lang po. Jacket po, madam. Wait lang. Ang hirap kasi ano, nasa phone ako. Everyone is struggling at this time, inflation. If you want, you can come up and tell them, Joanne. I cannot give you jacket right now because I am using my phone with a StreamYard, so I cannot go to my YouTube. There we go. Wa nay bugas. Gihahak na ako'y bugas, pero way kwarta. Yeah. But it will get better. I won't stay like this forever. I will get up. Right now, I'm still working on my emotions. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Okay, here. You can click that link. Pwede mo i-click na ng link, Joanne. Pwede mo i-click ang link. Kanya ikahuman mo sa ka. Kung ganahan ka mo kanta. Pero kay ba kung na ako ikahatag, to be honest, kay lisod jud ko. You will get better in time from Darren's Harley vlogs. Hopefully, Darren. Hopefully. Are you staying in an apartment? Right now, Matthew, I am still living in the place where me and Will live, you know. But I have my own place. I have my own house.
Huwag magsalita. Hello po.
Hi.
Hello ka ba? Yes. Hello daw po. Hello. Sila po yung ganito po sana madamo. Tsaka po ito. Ganito.
Ay, anong nangyari?
Sa hika po. Ganyan. Ito pong hose. Niram ko lang po kasi itong hose.
Taga saan kayo?
Antipolo po.
Ah. Di ba kayo punta ng health center?
Po.
Nagpunta ng health center?
Nagpunta na po. Wala daw po silang available na ganyan. Bili mo na siya, Beth.
Kasi dapat may free.
Po.
Dapat may free healthcare kasi dapat, 'di ba? I mean, not free healthcare pero makakahingi po ng tulong sa DSWD. Nagpunta po ba kayo sa municipal office?
Po.
Ano po? Punta po kayo ng municipal office, punta po kayo sa DSWD at saka sa healthcare po, pwede po kayo makahingi ng assistance.
Ano na po ako eh. Kasi wala po kasi akong kailangan po ng ID. Sa
Wala kayong ID?
Wala po.
I see. Message mo na lang ako sa Facebook.
Kita.
Search mo na lang yung Exotic Filipina.
Pa?
Message mo ako sa Facebook. Ayan. If you play poorly, you may get more to get you to stop playing. Ha ha ha. What you mean? Play poorly. What you mean with that? Oops, I got a call. What I'm gonna do now? What? Really? Why are you calling me now? Sorry, guys. Just give me a moment. I need to reply this. Oh yeah, sorry. I have been waiting for him since 8 a.m. And then he asked me if the car works. Oh, wait, sorry. I feel like she's staring at me. Who, me? I'm staring at you? Oh God, sorry. Ah, the doctor warned the ghost around. My God, it's so hard to read this, Bruce. Just give me a moment. I need to read this. Wait. What is going on? Okay, where was that? The doctor warned the ghost. How to read it? This is really my problem. I don't know how to read this stuff. Goes around the wound. The doctor wound the gauze around the wound in his finger, on his finger. The doctor wound the gauze around the wound in his finger. I'm not sure if I read it right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Darren. I have no choice. Gotta be strong. I'll be bringing my electric guitar with me to earn money while in the Philippines. I should make 50 pesos a day. Tagpila edad nimo? How? Ha? No, tagpila means how much is your age? You have to say pilay. Pilay edad nimo. How old are you? Tagpila means how much. If you play poorly, you may get more to get you stop playing. That's true, Bruce. Okay, I get what you mean. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, sis. How are you? Happy Thursday. Ayu. Answer about playing the guitar. Nahulog po ako. I feel like she's staring at me. Lul, Lul was frozen video temporarily. Still here. What are you doing, Buang Lul? I was answering the call. How's the weather, Bix, right there? Shout out to the owner of the Lady Inn souvenir shop in Mualbo, Al Cebu, my very best friend in Diaries PH. Check out her items, guys, and buy items from her. I would like to say thank you, Key Dalias, for buying out the items from Lady Inn souvenir shop and for my handcrafted bag. I really love it. It is like he won the clock from Bruce. He had a wound on his finger. Ah. You know Juan Carlos? Yes, Tim. Yes. Sa ilalim ng puting ilaw, sa dilaw na buwan, pakinggan mo ang aking sigaw. Sa dilaw na buwan, ako'y sa'yo, ikaw ay akin. Pangitalag laing nga kuan be kanang streamers kay kuan gud sila kanang dili kay na sila mohatag ba nya. Wa sad ko ikahatag nimo. Pero ma-message ra ko nimo if ever. Love that song. Ganda mo sa paningin. Ako ngayoy nag-iisa. You love that song? Sa ilalim ng puting ilaw, sa dilaw na buwan. You know Junior Kila? I think so. Yeah, I also know him. Ang imo bang Facebook pareho ra? Joanne? Kay lisod jud kay ko ron. Ako mismo wa jud pukoy kuan. Ako wala din akong pera. Kasi kagagaling ko lang bakasyon tapos maghiwalay kami ng asawa ko eh wala naman akong trabaho kaya ano. Hindi kita matutulungan at unless may tutulong sa akin tapos tutulong ako sa iyo, ganun yung mangyayari. Talagang kalalabas lang din sa ospital yung mga pamangkin ko, twins pa yun. Kaya I think you are in the wrong stream. Buwad suka sili. Sikwati. I'm not sure if I know that song, but maybe not. I don't think so. Okay, hahanapin na lang po kita tapos try ko pag may ano, kasi po talagang walang-wala din po ako ngayon. May anak din po ako tapos nagkasakit yung mga ano ko, mga pamangkin ko tapos twins kaya medyo gipit. Mm. Dati marami akong mga super chats tsaka I have salary, then I can help others. Tapos my donations to help others. But right now, I think everyone's struggling. Inflation. I wish I could help. I really wish to. But me myself had so much things going on with my family that I needed to cater first before others. So I hope you understand that. Okay. All right, guys. I as much as I want to say, stay. Please, just send me a message to my Facebook if you want to communicate with me. That is Rebecca Velonta, and then my PayPal account is there, happyhippie420 at gmail.com, just in case you wants to send some help or some donation. And then I need to get shower now because the guy, we're going to get the chlorine in Cebu. So see you guys, and yeah, have a good day and send me message in Facebook. Bye bye.